But some women have this mindset that a man has to put me in my place. He has to be able to handle me. I wanted to get y'all's thoughts about when you hear things like that. As a man, how do you internalize that and process that?
Bring that to the floor.
This is where I was coming with it.
Come on with that, Walker. Let's go.
Okay. Did you want to talk?
Get the intro. Let's get in this thing. What are we doing?
This is Caesar Walker, the cool, calm, collected one.
And I'm Ronnie Gatry, the emotional one.
And we are the Tipping Point Podcast, your source for the black male's perspective.
Tipping Point Podcast.
Either put me in my place or be able to handle me. And if he decides he ain't dealing with this, he can't handle a strong black woman or strong woman.
The woman producing that narrative is a victim of either witnessing trauma or being part of trauma. That, in my opinion, that comes from something she's seen growing up.
Yeah.
Those are my thoughts there.
Black?
Yeah, it could also be the part of how they're being raised. Like, a lot of women nowadays are being raised to be independent and self-sufficient. So they take on those traits of a man. So when you try to go into a relationship with a man, it's like you're going to be bumping heads.
Yeah.
Because, sure. Typically, a man wants a woman who's agreeable, not one who's always challenging him.
Right.
One of these days, we're going to get a woman on here who will explain to me why the essence of a woman, the true essence of a woman, doesn't seem to be enough. That is a question I want the answer to.
What do you mean by that exactly?
So, excuse me.
Getting choked up, man.
I am getting choked up. We just examined this narrative of a woman feeling like they got to be strong, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not saying a woman is not strong. I was at ground zero with my wife watching her produce 2 humans.
Sure. Sure.
Strength, you got that. But why the added sauce? Like, what do you need that for?
Yeah.
Is being a woman in your true essence not enough?
Gotcha. What is a woman in her true essence?
Oh my gosh, Walker, you're trying to get me canceled.
No, I'm not.
If you wanted me off the podcast, just ask.
No, what do people say? Not you.
What is the
That's actually a really good
What is the
question.
expectation of what is the expectation there?
We talked about it a little bit, but I'm going to attempt to lightly illustrate it.
Okay.
In my opinion, the true essence of a woman is biblical.
Okay.
Biblically supported.
Okay.
A help mate. A person.
She's a person.
Yeah, she's a person who is going to respect and revere. Okay, so I'm going to stop there.
Okay.
Before you get in trouble.
Before I get in trouble.
Well,
But to me,
that's fair.
To me,
That's fair.
you're asking
That's
me,
fair.
Walker. You're asking me.
That's fair.
To me, that is more than enough. Why would I want to add anything else to that?
Because,
I know you're strong already. You've had my kids.
but that's not what's been marketed to her as sexy. Unfortunately.
Well, we talking. Okay, so we got to put sex appeal in the essence of a woman.
100%. And our women have been some of the more over sexualized women in terms of race than any other.
But doesn't make it right.
No, it does not. I don't think it does. I think it's very problematic. So I'm with you on that. Going back to the question, I'm looking for a man. He's got to be able to put me in my place. So you acknowledge that there is a place.
And that you're out of place.
Okay. My response to women who says that he has to be able to handle me, a strong woman. Where's the proof of concept? Show me in your life. Let's just look at you professionally. Whatever you do, right? You went to college. Did your professor have to handle you?
Well, it depends on the class.
They probably did, right? But what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
did they have to handle you and put you in your place in order for you to get your lesson and study and get your degree? Or did you do everything that was required based on that syllabus?
Right.
Professionally, at some point you had a direct report, supervisor, manager, someone above you in the hierarchy, right? On the org chart. Did they have to handle you?
Mm-hmm. Now, I've been handled professionally before.
How did that work out?
Oh, it was terrible.
They handled him right on out the door.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, yeah.
where you may be a boss, you may have your own business. Congratulations, but have your customers had to handle you before your product start flying off the shelves? Before your services begin to be in high demand? Did they have to handle you first? Where in your personal life where people have had to handle you and everything was just peachy after that? And what's so backwards about that is, and I think what's frustrating, and again, I'm not here, we're here talking about an issue and not necessarily bashing. We can be critical without bashing, because at the end of the day, I'm focused on the big picture.
Right. I'm so glad you said that.
The thing here, guys, is what I'm concerned with is, and what's frustrating on the part of black men, and I want my sisters to hear this. To go out in this world and give your best to people who aren't really as invested in you, only to come home and give your worst to the one who is for you, is criminal. And we're supposed to love you in spite of it.
Well, yeah, that's what we signed up for.